And then now look at that. Hello, test. Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's you
That's
right there.
real
It's
professional.
you, me. It's real something, but it's real DIY.
Nice.
All right.
Hey man, that's how you do it.
Welcome to Kobe's Playhouse. Welcome back. Here we are again. My buddy, friendo, Ethan is back. Go check out his other episode, Nice Mormon, Naughty Mormon. I'm excited to see what things you have brought today.
It's been forever then, huh? Was that the last time I was on?
Yeah.
Oh,
You have your cozies.
Yeah, that was December.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are in May.
Yeah, a little bit different, but yeah. Since I'm excited to see what stuff you brought to point out. We are.
I have some
before
fun goodies.
Oh, going for
All right.
King of transition, trying to be. Speaking of last time, so yeah, it was specifically HoogkinBan Salon episode 2, Naughty Mormon, Nice Mormon. So I made that new cover art. I started going back to old episodes to make cover art. So I made one specifically for that episode.
That's so great.
And then put a little signed it Kohuggin.
Yeah, yes.
And framed it for you.
That will go
so
on
you
my
can always
desk.
remember.
And people ask, "What is that?" And I'll be like, "I don't know."
We're just acting like you don't know. Oh.
You don't. Anyway.
You won't get it then. If you have to ask, you won't get it.
All right. Well, I think we briefly talked about this last time. Here are the high quality photos of Allison's high quality play.
Oh yeah! Wow, what a actually look. You know what's funny? We were like we were way in the back. We're 1, 2, 3, 4 rows back.
Well, I think we were in the back. I don't think anyone was sitting in the.
Unless I just went up front to take the picture.
No.
Ooh, excuse me. I'll scan them and I'll put them up. I'll pop them up in the thing. But she was cute as fuck though. I remember she had these like super clear,
she was
piercing blue, Adolf Hitler eyeballs. Man, woo.
I think she bleached her hair too.
I wanted to sig her Heil.
Wow. All right, so
I don't know if that even makes sense, but it felt good. So I said it.
So here's a photo of you. I think you caught a snake in North Carolina.
No, this isn't.
I think you sent that to me when you were living in North Carolina.
Yeah. I guess I killed more snakes in more places. Because I remember when I was a kid, I did one in Missouri. This might be Missouri. I'm not sure.
It could, maybe.
Damn.
All right, here is.
Oh, did I pull up my? Yeah, I did.
Remember how we had our own hand insignia for a while?
I forgot. Is that the shocker? It's like
it's not the shocker, but it is. It was just something we did.
Has anyone else claimed this?
No, I don't think anyone claimed it.
This is ours now again.
It's not this. it's this.
This was the Daycon.
Yeah, Daycon. That's
our
right.
gang sign, our Daycon gang sign. Dang, I didn't even remember that.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to find.
You brought it back.
Trying to find similar era. This was me peeing off of a cliff, and I think you took the photo.
Whoa. Yeah, there's a cliff. Oh yeah, I forgot. You always used to wear a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt under a t-shirt.
Yep. That was my thing.
Oh, you can't. I'll have to put it up.
For years, that was my thing. Here's me. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh.
Was that?
I was changing. So there's a clothes for people that are listening. All these I'll put them up for those of you watching. So if you're not looking at you on YouTube, go check it out. You're missing out. But I'll describe it. So it's a minor child. It's a 14-year-old, 12 or 14-year-old young man who's completely nude, standing behind
No, you had a Speedo on. We only made it look like you.
Yeah. Actually, I remember. So I'm not. Sorry, clickbait. So yeah, you're just like pointing your finger and laughing. You're like shaming me with your finger or something.
I think the setup was like I stole your underwear or something.
Oh, that classic
hilarious.
Summer camp. What's a trope? What's it when people say that old trope? What does that mean?
It's like a cliche bit.
Oh, so then it's a trope.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
That works as a trope.
Yeah. I was just making sure you.
All right, here's
you knew.
Thomas, and I think that's your writing on the back too. It says Ethan and Thomas.
Oh. Ethan and yeah.
Does that look like your handwriting?
That's.
I don't know what this is, but I think it's something you caught and possibly tortured.
Oh, it's a lizard, an anole.
I've never heard of an anole.
They're the ones that change colors. Oh,
yeah?
So remember last time we were talking about? Oh, it's in this picture too. That was a weird I felt like. Oh gosh. You remember? So we were talking about my soccer team, and we named ourselves Special Forces. So then the moms were on the sides, go Special Force. It sounded really stupid. This was our jersey. See, it's like saying
that. Yeah. You used to wear that all the time.
Yeah.
I have other pictures with you wearing the same thing. This is your Washington Irving PE shirt.
Oh, yeah, the gym shirt.
Yeah, and this is same. I think it's...
You're looking in your 311.
Yeah, I wore that 311 shirt all day, every day.
I was trying to think of a song.
And then I think there's another shirt around here, too.
Down. Is that 311?
Yeah,
Yeah, that one. Is that 311?
Uh-huh.
See, I know things sometimes.
Oh, dang it. Oh, yeah, I do have it.
Len Hoxton. That was the one where we went on the hike and the dude got mad at your dad because
we were hiking on the road.
We would hike on the road.
We weren't supposed to. My dad's like, let's take a shortcut.
Yeah, he's like, I was in the fucking Marine Corps. Well, he didn't say fucking. He was like, I did enough humping around in the fucking Marine Corps. It's like, I'm not about to do it now on the weekend. Oh, damn. Didn't we look cool?
I think
it looks like it looks like there's a frat boy about to get raped in this pic. That's what this pic looks like. God. Look at us. Look, you got your gelled up spikes.
Yeah.
Me and my Adidas sleeveless with, I don't even know what kind of pants I'm wearing. Probably look like Adidas, some kind of swishy pants. And then Charles with his.
And this is weird because
fucking pop collar.
This is a photo of us looking through a photo album.
No, this is where someone's getting raped. Look right out of frame. Look at me. See? I knew it was coming. Damn, look at my triceps.
This is what I looked like around that time. This was 1999, I believe.
Wait, what are we doing in this one though?
We're looking at a photo album.
Oh, why did you say it's weird?
Because we're looking at a photo album. We're looking at photos now.
Who's taking the? Oh,
and in that photo, we were looking at photos.
So meta.
Who
took the picture? Your dad?
My dad. Yeah. And here's some Len Hoxton. Remember that?
Which camp is?
That was a father and son's camp out, I think.
June '99 on it.
Yeah. You were still around, right?
99.
Or maybe you just left, or you were about to leave.
Oh, I would have been gone, because that was after 9th grade ended, right? That would have been the summer that.
Grade. Yeah, but I left right after 9th grade.
Yeah, when I graduated. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I graduated 9th grade and we left.
Because we had 1 year of seminary together.
Did I tell you about my seminary teacher I wanted to kill?
Yeah. Your last pod, we talked about it.
Not our seminary teacher. She was cool. I liked her.
Yeah.
Or you said she's still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just assumed she'd be dead by now.
Retired and moved to Utah.
That's what
not Utah, Idaho.
That's what you get for a Holy Spirit. Oh yeah, this was that pine.
Remember that Blair weird part of the woods where it was like all the trees were equal spaced apart and they all like lined up with one another, like that scene from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, where he's cartwheeling through the fucking woods with Scorpion.
Yeah, and here's some more photos.
Did you see the new one?
No, not yet. I need to watch it before it's disappearing from HBO Max soon.
Yeah, I can't remember what day, but
it's like the 27th, I think. I need to watch it tonight, actually.
Here, you're wearing your Washington Irving gym uniform shirt. Oh, there's Vaughn.
I think you and I thought it was cool to wear our Irving gym shirts outside of gym.
Yeah. Is that an ironic teenage thing, or
I guess
something?
We try hards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost said this dude's full name, but.
Oh yeah, the Vaughn.
Yeah.
He's
a
still
funny
kicking.
Guy. Yeah, he's a funny dude.
He's I saw him recently, fairly recently. His son lives near me.
Oh yeah, you told me.
That's another camp out photo with this dude.
Oh, sincerity.
Sincerity. I think him and I were hanging out one night.
Oh, yeah. There was a Hawaii hat I had. Is that Thomas? Yeah. This fucking... Dang it, I can't remember which family it was. Their son took it, he threw it. Oh, I was going to kick his ass, and I got in trouble.
And then here's a high-quality photo of our high-quality sketch tape. I spray painted into the snow because I thought it would be a cool cover for the best of Ethan and HJ 2. Except we never... I don't think we filmed most of this. I think we mostly wrote the skits. We never filmed them.
Yeah.
I
think they were all supposed to go.
Pretty funny. That's what I was supposed to bring. Was one of those skits.
Oh, man. Those are so terrible. I forgot to preface this whole thing with our idea of... I don't even remember because I already sent whatever the text message... Well, I guess I could read my thing. Basically, it just has to do with nostalgia. 80s, 90s, maybe early 2000s, the early aughts, nostalgia, because there's all kinds of cool. Because I've been looking back on stuff, and there's just so many. Because a lot of shit happened culturally in those years. Because like Disney was like picking up. They went from. That's when like everything was like blowing up.
Well, 89 was when Little Mermaid came out, and that was the movie that projected Disney back up.
Yeah.
Until then, they had a bunch of crappy ones.
I've been trying for years. I told my parents not to throw away the VHS. I've been trying to get the VHS because you remember on the case, on the original one in the middle sphere.
Oh, I think my parents got rid of it too. Yeah, we had that copy.
So this is probably sounds crazy. People that won't believe it, but that's why I've always been. I've been trying to find one and get it.
The more I think about it too, I don't know if someone did it on purpose. Like it was very phallic.
They did it on purpose.
It was very phallic.
It was a penis. It was a circumcised dick. I think all the middle one was big, and then the other spires, they weren't castle spires. They weren't pointy.
We can pull it up.
You can find it, but it's for sure.
I think we had that cover.
I had it for
sure
because someone told me everybody had it. It wasn't a misprint. Every single fucking one in the entire nation.
I think they changed it during the VHS run though, because someone pointed it out.
But it's banned. But it was the first initial run. I think it's like the Black Diamond version or what. But I've been looking because people, and then there's these other things with Disney movies, like in Aladdin. There's a couple Easter eggs with where they blow the. No, that wasn't Aladdin. I'm thinking of Lion King. But Aladdin was like, there's a part where they whisper like, teenagers take off your clothes or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of like sexual Easter eggs in those old Disney movies. Oh, in Little Mermaid 2, the priest, he's popping a boner.
Yeah. Which I'm sure they've scrubbed out.
Yeah, that's what I've been. Because like think about now today, all the things that people get canceled. So like Gina Carano got canceled. I was like, fuck, I gotta go get all the Cara Dune shit. And like as soon as I went on, like her action figures, crazy. I got a t-shirt. I was able to swipe a t-shirt for like not a crazy amount of money, but like all her action figures, all the Cara Dune shit.
They're talking about bringing her back.
Well, I mean, it was, yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That'll be good though, in my opinion. Because did she say stupid stuff? I mean, yeah, but. Like not
I don't even want to get into
formed.
It. Yeah.
But
because I'm not very well informed.
I just go back to intent.
Exactly.
I don't think I have zero feeling that she's like anti-Semitic. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
Like what she said, poor taste, or to whatever degree you want. But was her intent to?
The whole thing's ridiculous though, because like the director of Guardians of the Galaxies,
James Gunn. Yeah.
All the stuff
he got canceled, but uncanceled.
And then they were like, you know what? Come back.
Yeah.
Come on back for that other movie.
We make too much money.
You're doing really good outside of our Disney stuff. Come back.
And nobody actually hates you, so.
No one cares either.
No. And that's funny, too. That's the thing that they're talking about. Since I guess we're talking about going back in the past, looking up tweets, and they're like canceling people. And then going past that, now they're canceling people from history. Like, it's like...
That first Neanderthal that made fire. What a pretentious douche.
Yeah. How unfair. Yeah, but
how dare he?
That's another thing too. It's like, do we go all the way back to, was it Australopithecus or whatever? I can't say the name, but the first, like the hominid, when the hominid family started splitting.
Mm-hmm.
Do we go all the way back, try to chart that to plot out and be like, all right, these people actually own this land, and
yeah,
like, nowadays people are like,
I don't even know, man.
Yeah, but anyways,
all I know is I don't care to discuss it.
Yeah.
It's one of those
I know
things.
that I want to talk about something else.
And that segue.
I can't talk about this, man, because I don't want to. Yeah. I remember, I think I posted this a while. Because on the back of you gave me one, and on the back it says New Jersey behind us or something, and it's the fucking Twin Towers. And I was like, New Jersey?
No. That was taken in New Jersey.
Yeah, because
we were on the Jersey side, taking that photo. That's how you can get the skyline photos. All right, so...
But yeah, people don't know
back
about these
I
too.
think it was 1995. Oh, no, April 1994. Springfield Mall had a comic book store called Another Universe.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And they held an event where Cyclops and Jean Grey got married. And they had these actors play Wolverine and Cyclops and Jean Grey. You weren't here 90. No, that's right. You came 95. But that was like the height.
Oh, that's what it sounds like. Wolverine is jacked.
That was Patton.
Patton.
That was the height of X-Men for me.
We saw X-Men in theaters at midnight, the midnight show.
Yeah, we did. What was that 2000?
Oh, I don't remember.
No, it must have been 99. Hey Siri, when did the first X-Men movie come out? 2000.
2000?
You must have come up from North Carolina or something. It was a summer blockbuster movie, I know that.
Maybe 2000? Are you sure 2000?
I thought it was 2000.
But I remember,
I think you came up to hang out or something. All right.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember.
We're going to segue into... Oh, did I just publish my full name?
Yep. Doxed yourself.
Here is Irving Middle School. Mr. Martin's class. Did you have Mr. No, you didn't have Mr. Martin. And then this is specifically what I wanted to show you. Oh, my bad. Remember that shirt? Are we having fun yet? I used to wear that all the time.
No.
Oh. I had this thing. Yeah, look at this. You made a noose out of a rope and acted like you hung yourself. And then I wrote, I did that. Canceled. And then there's the hand gesture.
Oh, no. It's starting to come back.
Remember when Tom was in the hospital?
Oh, yeah, he got pneumonia.
We got to play Nintendo.
Yeah, he got pneumonia, and they gave him like a
PlayStation 1?
or something in his hospital room. We went to visit, and he had this straw where he'd be like, suck it out his phlegm. He'd be like, hold on.
Yeah. And then there was the car wash where you were sliding on your shoes at the Shell station over on Old Keene.
Well done, me.
And then, I think that's Craig.
Yeah.
Who else would it be? It wouldn't be Eugene, would it?
Maybe. Because he's blonde, so I think it might be Eugene.
Huh. And then here's 1996, Goshen. What was his name? I don't remember. Remember we got in the fight in the parking lot?
I don't know. He's some weird new kid, right?
Yeah, he was only in our area for a year or two.
Yeah, I don't really remember. I just feel like he was like super
There's
weird.
Lewis, Charles, me, you. I was sunburned.
Oh yeah,
because of
I kept poking your.
Yeah.
Deodorant's not good. Just make my armpit stick to myself. I was poking you in your sunburns. You're like, it's gonna give me cancer.
I still get checked every year.
Do
I have cancer yet?
I'll feel bad, but. Oh, isn't there like a huge lunar
There's
moth?
you eating a lunar moth.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're in a lot of these. Maybe you are. Just a bunch of campouts. And then let's see. When we went to the cave.
Oh yeah. I remember there was a little bat in there.
Bat and
I like lit a match.
And
or
my
something.
dad goes, HJ, do not poke the bat.
And then I just like, I lit a lighter underneath it, and then it flew away.
Well, I remember we're in this like really cramped space. It was probably, I don't know, like maybe 9 of these.
Yeah, it was.
Or maybe lower.
It was small.
It was big enough for my dad to get through, but it was still small. And we
Yeah.
were all one by one in this, and we passed the bat. And then
Yeah, because it was just like
my dad goes, HJ, don't mess with the bat, because he knows you're going to. And then we hear this, Brother Clark, hurry up.
it was not happy. It was just hanging out.
I know, we all saw it. But you decided to light a match up.
Wanted to interact.
And then, remember that treehouse?
I remember seeing it. I don't think we went all the way up, did we? We just stuck our heads in it.
Oh yeah, because we
think we
weren't
went
sure if
all
it
the
was
way
super
in.
safe. Actually, no, we did sit in because I have
we?
a picture of my dad's head poking through, looking at it
Okay.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's you blindfolded, and we're playing a game called Stalker.
Yeah.
There's all my crap. So that's fun. Ow. Ugh. And then as for, let's see. I mean, some of these are just pictures of people. So Tom Kraft, a friend, and I drove up to New York City to see Conan O'Brien live.
Did y'all see him?
Yeah, we were front row. Ooh, we got there so early. It was a 1-day thing. We 5-hour drove up, went to NBC, Rockefeller, waited like in line, sat in the front row, saw Conan. He had Jackie Chan on. Yeah, it was amazing.
Damn.
And then what's crazy about it is the studio ceiling was probably just a little bit higher than this room. Like, it wasn't massive. The way they film it made it look huge. But there's Tom. Do you remember Danny D'Angelo?
Yeah.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have said his whole name. I mean, not like anyone's going to look him up. Erica.
Oh, Powder Donut. So we made nicknames for everybody.
We're like Seinfeld. We made nicknames for people.
Yeah. Or code names, I guess. Yeah. I do remember this one.
And this was me a little later in life. High school.
Wow. It looks like you're,
I don't know.
like a French photography student that's about to commit suicide.
Life is so miserable.
Drop my croissant.
I drop my croissant. Miserable. I don't know who all the players are in that photo.
This is your parents' house, right?
Yep. They're still in that house.
Sincerity, Charles, you. Who the fuck is this other person? I can't tell who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Oh wait, is that Charles and that's Brian? Damn it, I don't know. Be your own kind. Beautiful. Oh, is this a what do you call it? The joint, the young men, young women.
Maybe
thing?
it is. Yeah.
What are those called? Beehives?
I don't remember. Maya Maids, Beehives.
Yeah.
Where we used to have this. We talked about it last time, I think, briefly. But this was the blizzard of '96.
Oh, that one was crazy.
There's some photos, just a couple of photos.
We had to tow people out of there. Man, that shit was nuts. I remember when that happened. That was a big old blizzard.
Then Moreland Hawks.
I'll throw them up.
And remember that? That was my bass guitar.
Oh yeah, you taught me to
The Smoke on the Water. First song I taught myself by ear.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah. Just plucked away at it and figured it out. These aren't anything really important. So my nostalgia trip item from the 90s.
Bum bum bum.
Is this thing? Yeah. X-Men playing cards. And these are, I don't know what series this is. Oh, X-Men Series 2. Plus Marvel Masterpieces. Did you ever collect these?
Yeah.
The Marvel Masterpieces actually
I used to have like
are super
folders and folders
well
of them,
done.
but this is all I could find. I gotta go back to through my stuff.
Yeah,
at my parents' house.
I did find a bunch, but I wasn't gonna bring like 6 binders of this.
Yeah, I had a ton of them.
Absolutely worthless, by the way.
Yeah, I always checked and I'm like, dang, nobody cares about these.
What's really annoying is they're super worthless, but the Pokemon cards that came out maybe a year or two later, 10,000, 20,000.
What for Pokemon cards?
Yeah, the first series.
Wow.
If you had like some of the rare hollows from the first series and they're in mint condition, they're worth.
My little brothers used to have a bunch of those, but let's see. So I got some basketball cards here.
That's ridiculous.
1993 NBA playoffs.
This was
Michael Jordan.
That's cool.
Shaquille
You ever look
O'Neal.
up if any of those are worth anything?
None of them are. I look them like twice a year. I go and look. And I'm like, oh, maybe this is my
That
fucking.
was my favorite one. That's Wolverine.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, let me take a gander at that. Let me see these. Kobe.
These are mine.
Card.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, Shaq.
Dang.
Remember how the biggest lie we were told in the 90s as kids is that one day these were going to be all worth something.
Yeah.
But you got the Marvel Metal Blaster. That's cool. I've never seen these.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I remember. I need to find my.
Oh, yeah, those are good. Marvel Masterpiece.
What I did, I had
picks.
a bunch of binders of these.
Oh, these are cool.
Yeah, but yeah, those are probably bought at that comic book store. Another Universe.
Yeah.
Because there's one in Springfield Mall that we went to.
There was one in Springfield Mall. Then there were a couple of like little card shops in and around town. Oh, these are the 95 Fleer Ultras.
I need to go look. What's the other? Oh, my comic books too. I think those are all at my parents' house.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, so I held on to a Death of Superman comic book forever, and I sold it last year for $3. It was, I don't even think I made my money back on it. It was not worth anything. Didn't even open the stupid thing. I got the wrong one. I got the one that everybody had. So, and mine was unopened, and I think I got $3 trading credit. And my kids got a video game. It's worthless.
Because I remember your dad used to tell us a story about how, like, when he went to college, he's like, oh, I've got to put away all my childish things. And he gave away or sold all his comic books.
He had a box of comics that he had obtained. And he had a bunch of number ones. And he sold it. He sold the box for like $250. He also had a Fender Telecaster, a 1972 Fender Telecaster.
Is that good? I don't know.
Really nice guitar. Like, it'd probably be worth $2 or $3 grand today. maybe more.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
But he sold that for like $200 and bought a 8 megabyte memory card for his Texas Instrument calculator in the 80s. 8 megabytes. I'll never need any more storage than this. So
wow.
Yeah, so he always told me about that. So I held on to a lot of stuff.
It's like 2 floppy disks.
I held on to so much and then just worthless.
So I was trying to remember how many, or is it 1.4 megabytes on a floppy disk?
I don't remember. That sound 2.4 sounds 1 or 2.4 sounds right.
Yeah.
But then the zip drive came along and it was like
80 super zip. It was like,
yeah. 250 megabytes. Yeah. I can store lots of pictures on this.
Yeah. Well, I guess, I mean, I can tell this story anyways because I'm an adult, but I'm an adult and I do what I want.
I do what I want.
But also because it's a story my dad caught me, so it's not like I have to worry about my dad finding about of my sins. So he got the megas or the super drive or super zip drives or whatever. They're like a little bit fatter, and it does like whatever, like 250 megabytes or whatever. And then there was a little period where we had, because originally there was dial-up, and then you could get, what was the faster?
There was 28.8K modems, and then 56.K.
And then,
or 56.8K or something.
And I think we even started, our very first modem was like 14.4.
Yeah.
So slow. It's like pictures would look like, meh.
Oh, my parents wouldn't upgrade their modem too for the longest time. And my parents wouldn't get Windows 98 for the longest time. We had Windows 95 and I was so jealous.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Windows 95 when it came out.
I was watching that Weezer music video 150 times a day. Like, it's Windows 95. There's really not a whole lot going on.
But I'll tell myself real quick. So my dad... So we got, I think it was like 256 or 56K or whatever. So we got the faster one, and then we had the zip drive things. But his computer, I had dial-up on mine, and he had piped into his. So I would wait till they were gone or at night, and I would go on his, and I downloaded a porn video, and then I put it on the zip drive, the super zip, and then I brought it, and then I put it on my computer.
Yeah.
And I guess when I had downloaded it, I didn't, so I guess I downloaded it and I copied it to the zip drive. I didn't like cut and paste or move it.
Right.
So I left the original file on his computer.
Oh my gosh.
So eventually, like, we were driving around and he was like, I need to talk to you about something. And he's like, I'm not sure who, he's like, I found something and I'm not sure. He's like, I have an idea of who is responsible. It's like, I guess it could be your mom, but I doubt it. He's like, I think I know who it is, though. And I was like, and then he told me what it was. And I was like, yeah, that was me.
Gosh.
I was so embarrassed.
Oh.
But he was big worry, too. I thought, because I was like, well, what do I have to do now? And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, do I need to go talk to the bishop? And he's like, oh no, don't worry about that. he's like I thought you meant like, is this something that you subscribe to, so now I'm gonna be on the hook for the bill? And I was like, oh no, it was just sample or trailers. And he's like, oh okay, so, as long as it's not gonna cost me any more money. And I was like, oh, all right. It's like,
I'm dreading the day
I got away.
I have to deal with that. I know it's gonna happen. Just dreading the day.
Like, coming in.
Just knock. Just open the door with my eyes shut.
Just like, throw all the socks. Throw all their socks away. Just throw all their socks away. We're not.
Yeah.
Anyways.
X-Men cards.
And
then the subsequent 30 movies.
Oh yeah.
Which
those went up and down.
Yeah, the third one was terrible. First and second one were great.
Yeah.
But if you watch them now, you're like, eh.
Yeah. When that first one came out, and Hugh Jackman was, and Hugh Jackman was, because he's like, he is Wolverine.
Yeah.
Like, there's
talks to get him back. That's how much of a Wolverine character he is. Like, it's just
he's so perfect. Yeah. There's some roles where it's like that guy, like that's the only person we'll ever imagine as that character ever again.
Yeah. Logan was a good movie to go, like, retire.
Oh, the very last one? Yeah, that one was really good.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It looks like Disney's pursuing them for something or another. I think maybe a Deadpool movie, walk on or something.
Oh, that would be cool.
So it looks like the next Deadpool 2 will still be rated R, which will be like kind of a first for Disney's MCU stuff.
Wait. So they
own Marvel.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean, because like the last 2 Deadpool movies, it
was right before Disney was acquired, or Fox was acquired. So they couldn't. So the 2 Deadpool movies, they even joke about it in the movie that they can't have the same characters from the Marvel movies because of licensing agreements between Fox and Disney. And then Disney ended up buying Fox.
That makes so. Okay.
Yeah, that's why they have those scenes where they're like in the next
and he looks
room.
and he's like, yeah.
But
I thought they had already been bought. For some reason, I was thinking they had already been bought, but they didn't want to do the rated R thing, so they like licensed.
Well, they
Deadpool
re-edited
2 him and let him use that. But
Deadpool 2 was re-edited as a PG-13 movie right before Disney bought them. Disney bought Fox. I think what they were trying to do was show that this movie still can be successful with a PG-13 rating.
Yeah.
But it had already come out as rated R, so it was odd that they went back and
I mean, it could,
edit.
but it wouldn't be as good.
No.
It wouldn't be as good.
I like Ryan Reynolds. I think he could work clean too, but excuse me. But 90s.
Yep. I don't know what to go to next. What was I gonna? Oh, another big thing. Yeah. I told you about this, but I think. Was it? It was you I was talking to about this, right? The Last Blockbuster?
Yeah.
You said you haven't seen it?
Yeah, no, I haven't.
You have Netflix?
I do.
Is it on Netflix? Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, no, I saw this. Yeah, I texted you I saw it, right? Because you recommended it to me, and then I found it on Netflix and watched it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
So
it made me really upset that there wasn't a video store that I could walk into the next day.
Isn't it crazy? Because I just assumed Blockbusters were all gone. So until a month ago,
no, I
just assumed they were all gone.
Then
when I watched
heard that there was one in Alaska, but that was it.
I didn't even realize there were any there. Like I didn't.
Well, I figured
pretty much after 2007, I didn't, or like 2010.
The last one that I stepped foot into, I sent you the pictures.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Did you buy that from the website?
This is from that store, and the lady Sandy. Oh. Yeah, she signs it and sends the stuff out.
That's so cool.
So yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check out.
What is this? Like a sticker?
It looks kind of like the old Blockbuster cards, but I think because it says Blockbuster Bend, Oregon on it. So it's like a.
Yeah, that movie made me.
Really
Oh my gosh, that graphic too. Like checkout day, 2-day rentals, weekly rentals. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this movie is this.
And it reminded me of the time that we walked from my home
when we finagled our way
in. Closest Blockbuster we could, which was 2 or 3 miles away.
I got this because I want to frame it and hang it up in here or something. But anyways, sorry. I was just going to say, if you haven't seen it, go check it out on Netflix. Last Blockbuster. If you're an 80s or 90s kid. Or even if you're...
I was so jealous of the people that could visit it. Because there's no way I'm making a trip to Bend, Oregon.
How far is it from Idaho?
Oh, gosh. Well, Sacramento from Idaho is like...
What the fuck are you talking about?
12
Oregon?
hours.
Oh, Oregon's on top of California.
Yeah, it's north.
I keep forgetting.
I'm guessing...
Sorry, I got hyped for a second. I don't know.
From
Eastern Idaho. What the fuck are you saying?
You just asked me.
I got really excited about geography for like, how dare you? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, sorry.
No.
I keep forgetting that it's...
From eastern Idaho, Bend is, I'm guessing, 13 or 14 hours away. And Bend isn't even on the coast. It's inland a little bit, too. So I have a friend from North Bend that is on the coast. But yeah, I was jealous because I'm like, I'm never making a trip out there. But I really wish I could visit that Blockbuster.
Now I have like this anxiety every day where I'm like, I wonder if Blockbuster's gonna die today. Like
they very well could. I mean,
like every day, because like in the movie, as it's going, spoiler alert.
Yeah, if you hadn't,
there's only one left.
If you didn't know, there's only one.
They go through and as they keep clocking them down. Because when I started watching it, I was like, oh, I thought they're all gone. And then they're like, oh, there's just the last one. I was like, but for some reason, the whole time I'm watching the movie, I'm like, just hoping. I was like, maybe there's another secret one somewhere or something like that. But now I feel like
Romania.
I'm emotionally invested. Oh, and I'm literally invested because I bought stock. They have penny stock of Blockbuster. It's BLI. It's their liquidation company, but it's the last. Like
they own the rights to.
It's Blockbuster. It's called it's Blockbuster. Well, it's like Blockbuster Liquidation LLC, but it was like because it was like the very last one when it was the one so that they could sell shit through the name of Blockbuster. So it's the last bit of Blockbuster.
I see stuff every now and then.
I think it was like 2 cents, but
I see like nostalgia items that are like Blockbuster, like keychains, and there's like a board game that looks like a Blockbuster rental tape, but it's a 90s trivia game.
Oh,
like a 90s movie trivia game, I think.
Man, I wonder if. I feel like I would be decent at that. Oh, sorry. I gotta answer this. That's my sister. She's doing my taxes for me.
Yay. Taxes brought to you by the IRS. This message from
the
IRS.
Dang it. My ESPN update popped up. So the prelims are on right now. UFC 262. Actually, no, I don't know. I just know someone got KO'd. I saw the name.
Oh, no.
So I don't know who got KO'd. Some still good. Someone got KO'd, but
I think eventually that was going to happen, though, right?
How many fights well, in the specific fight.
Oh.
I got some slick parlays in there too. So
why do you have the notifications if you're gonna watch it?
I always turn them off, and this fucker it keeps going. But I usually this is probably the first time I haven't sat down and watched the fight start to finish. And it's just for you, buddy. Just for you, pal.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. ASMR. Oh yeah. So last Blockbuster.
That's cool.
Miss Sandy from there. We're fucking on your team for this. We want. Well, you know what I was thinking? Like, is there a way? Couldn't they like make it a historical, like give it a historical preservation and protection?
The city of Bend would have to do
or something like that.
But even if they did, I mean, they can't guarantee that it'll always be called Blockbuster.
I mean, but yeah, I mean that's kind of the point of it.
They should honestly just give her
the point of it, though.
The rights to, I guess that's a lot of money. There's probably still money in having
the name
copyrights to the name Blockbuster. But I don't know, like the fact that she has to re-up the name year to year is
they have to
ridiculous. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. But
real life.
Yeah, no, it's a cool movie. I liked hearing the stories of these B-list comedians talking about it. B and C list comedians.
B and C.
B and C.
I'm trying to think.
But one time we walked to Blockbuster. We were 13. 14,
are you talking about the time when we?
I think I had my own Blockbuster card at the time.
Is this the one? Are you talking about when we?
Yeah.
Our Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
No. It was because my mom gave me a Blockbuster card when I went to visit her in the summer.
That's right.
And she gave me one that didn't have the 18-year-old block on it.
That's right.
So
we actually had someone from church that worked at that Blockbuster that rented us the movies.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. We rented The Crow.
Well, no. I mean, I didn't remember that it was a person from church.
That was Jared.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, but, he used to work there. And he was the one that rented us to me. He was like, "You guys shouldn't be renting this," and we're just like, "Ha ha ha." And then he told my parents.
Did he?
Well, I think my parents caught me, and then they were like, they put 2 and 2 together and figured it out. But we rented The Crow. We rented Saving Private Ryan. We rented. What else did we rent? Or was it just The Crow and Saving Private Ryan? I remember when you came back from your mom's house.
I feel like it was like 3, but
with that card,
I was just like,
it was like the best day of my life as a teenager who was super into movies.
That was our version of what are when you buy a fake ID so you can get into a bar. That was our version of that. Was big having that thing where it was like the rated R block was not on it, so I was like prancing around in Blockbuster like, oh, these fucking peasants. Can you rent what you wish? I can. I have no restrictions. Just fucking hopping around.
Oh my gosh, I was so jealous. But then I was like, well, I mean, we're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
But then it was hard. So we went there one night. And the way that Blockbuster worked was they had an entrance and an exit.
Yeah.
But you couldn't access.
Are those vestibules?
I don't know.
It's not a foyer. It's not a foyer.
No. But you couldn't access.
It's an entry control point.
You couldn't access one from the other. And so as we checked out and we were walking out, my dad walks in. It was a Friday night.
Yeah.
And he saw us and he said, "Hey guys, stay there." And we flipped out because I was like, he's going to catch.
Yeah.
He's going to catch us. He knows exactly what we rented.
He'd be like, "What did you rent?" Yeah. And we would have been busted.
We just booked it. We booked it back to my house. And then he was mad because we booked it back to my house. And we weren't even supposed to be there. We were playing in the woods.
He beat us back.
He was in a car.
We stashed the movies in the woods. We wrapped them up in the plastic bag we buried them. Yeah, it was like in case they search us when we get back to your house. So we buried it in the woods.
Oh my gosh.
And we went back to your house.
We were so devious. So stupid too. Like,
I mean, it was smart. It's smart.
I mean, if it was Saving Private Ryan though, like, I guarantee my dad would have been like, "Oh, okay, throw it on."
Yeah.
But The Crow
at the time, yeah. But at the time, for me, I was still under the impression that every Mormon house was like mine.
No.
And if my parents had caught me doing any kind of contraband.
What year did Saving Private Ryan come out? Hey Siri, what year did Saving Private Ryan come out on VHS? 1998, 7/23/98. So that was definitely the time we were running around.
Yeah, 7th, 8th grade.
And then we walked back and dropped it off.
Yeah, so we hid it in the woods. Then we went back to the house.
That's so
But then we found, so they outsmarted us they cut us off at the pass.
My dad locked the TV.
Yeah, he put the code for the TV.
He locked the TV with a code, and then he locked the VHS player.
Yeah.
You cracked the code on the TV, and then I hooked up our camcorder.
No, it was because I remember I'd always bring that VHS.
No, I thought it was our VHS.
No,
our camcorder.
Yeah, it was the camcorder because that was the one that we filmed all the time with.
Yeah, so we hooked that up to the TV directly.
Yeah,
and you figured out that my parents' genius plan, their genius code was the year they were married.
Yeah, because
it was 4 digits.
It was only 4 digits, and I was like, "Well, start
and if you do it too many times, it blocks you out for like hours." If you get it wrong too many times, first it starts out at like 30 seconds. Then
yeah. So
we only had.
Try their birth years, and then
I
think it was their anniversary year.
It was the anniversary year, and you cracked it. We flipped out. We flipped out when we figured it out, and then we hooked up the VHS player.
Yeah,
because we couldn't figure out the code on the.
I think it was like actually a key, wasn't it?
VCR. No, it was.
It was the VCR one.
It was another code, but I think it was a 6-digit.
Yeah, it was more complicated.
Yeah,
so then
something like that.
Yeah,
it wasn't the same as the TV. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which, looking back, that surprises me. Anyway, so we thought we were geniuses, and we stayed up late and watched all the movies.
Pretty well. We got to watch our movies.
1998.
Our contraband.
Summer of 98. How many freaking movies did we watch that summer?
I
know we saw Operation Condor.
Especially after I got that Blockbuster card. Yeah, I remember we saw
Do we read Chucky?
Ooh.
I feel like we watched Chucky together.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know we did.
Probably. I think we did because we went on a horror movie kick for a while.
Yeah.
And then we were writing our own horror movie.
Our idea. This was years before.
Wait, did someone make a movie that was like it?
Tucker and Carl versus the Forces of Evil or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's a movie where
I have seen it. I didn't really. I guess it is like that. Huh?
Yeah, it's almost like to the T. Like I was watching.
We have video evidence because we filmed.
Yeah, we filmed one.
But I mean,
one scene of it. Our idea was that
they stole our premise.
It was a guy in a house. He was going to kill people, but they ended up accidentally killing themselves before he could get to them. Yeah, that was our idea. So you played Chicken Limbo with the garage door.
Yeah, the automatic garage.
Chicken Limbo, as if that's
Chicken Limbo's the one.
As if that's another, Mattel Hasbro.
Was that a big game?
Toy. I don't know how big it was, but the commercial was in our heads.
Yeah.
And so we just played. You played Limbo with the car door or the garage door.
You got smushed.
And then you had ketchup in your mouth. You went and you spit ketchup all over my garage.
Did I have a line? Or was it just dying?
You walk in, you're like, oh, Chicken Limbo.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
And then you punch the button to get the garage door to go down, and you went, Chicken Limbo's the one. And then you got nudged by it, and you went, and you were just sitting under it going, like for a long time. And then it crushed you.
Did I? I meant when I didn't have a last words. I wasn't like, or something.
You may have said something. I don't know. I'll have to
can't think of a good
video. It might be on YouTube.
Guess I'll never catch up.
But so stupid. I forget the other ideas we had. That was the one we filmed.
That was the only one we filmed. Yeah, we had a couple. I think we wrote a bunch, but that was the only one we filmed. I think we ran out of time because we're filming it before I had to go home, or I think I was getting picked up or something. But
yeah, we filmed a lot of crap.
Yeah. Oh, there's some cancelable stuff in there.
Definitely.
I remember we watched the DVDs with our wives at the time. Your still wife, my ex-wife, and it was the first time your wife had seen. Well, I guess either one of them had seen them.
Yeah.
And one of the skits, your wife was like, "I'm glad I saw this after we got married."
I think it was the one where we found a tampon in the mail.
I thought it was because of the one with the kid that plays lacrosse. So it was based on Bobby Louche
Henry.
Yeah. So he's
we just call him Henry.
A differently abled lacrosse player.
He's retarded. Let's not mince words. We literally wrote, "This is a retarded person," and we made fun.
No, he said,
him.
"This is a retarded." That's what he said.
He was one
this
half
is
retard.
A retarded sketch, but
yeah, it was.
I'm so glad. I don't know why you were so adamant on playing that guy, because you're the one that knew how to play lacrosse. Oh no, that's why we had to do it, because the skit was that it was something to do with it's like
we were watching a lot of Saturday Night Live at this point in our lives.
Oh yeah. We even filmed somewhere we just dubbed.
Yeah,
we dubbed
Dominican Lou.
Yeah, Dominican Lou. Is it dubbing?
Yeah,
it was us acting and we did their voice.
Yeah.
We played their voice. Yeah.
Yeah, I was Colin Quinn and you were.
I don't care.
You were Tracy Morgan.
I'm Dominican.
What do you think about them burning the Puerto Rican flag on Seinfeld?
I don't care. I'm Dominican. But yeah, so the point of it was something that this kid, and then suddenly starts playing lacrosse really well. Yeah, and that was a point. And you were the one. You actually played lacrosse.
No, you were trying to teach Henry lacrosse.
Yeah.
And he picks it up.
And then he was gonna. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that was the reason, because I didn't play lacrosse, so I couldn't. Pretend. I could only do one half of the pretending.
It was a stupid sketch.
So then you got to be the one.
Wasn't there a point where I got mad at you?
That went full retard. Yeah.
Yeah, I got mad at you for something. This was very heavily based on Waterboy. And
Bobby Boucher. Not
you were running away with the camera. You were like, and I was trying to run after you with the lacrosse stick, trying to check you.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, yep. So we canceled ourselves before. So
I think we even filmed ourselves watching TV for an hour. At one point, we were thinking
we're trying to do
like
Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah. I think everything we did was so
how hard could it be?
We thought we were funny. We weren't.
We do this all the time. Yeah.
They
Like,
make it look so easy.
we're not doing commentary. We're just talking through the movie and being annoying.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it was Blackadder too. It wasn't even a movie. It was just
dang, that's a good
TV
show.
Yeah, I like that show a lot.
I thought I found. Remember we had pen pals? We had pen pals in foreign countries, and you had one in the UK that sent us Rowan Atkinson stuff. Because we were like, oh, we love Mr. Bean and what do you call it? Red
Dwarf.
Red Dwarf, or I didn't watch Red Dwarf, but Blackadder. So I think he sent us some stuff. I remember.
I think you're remembering something.
I remember Aki Kurasmaki too.
Yes,
but we had both. Someone sent us Rowan Atkinson stuff too.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember having a pen pal.
Or maybe there
in
was
the
me
UK.
then. Oh, because I had a chick. I met her on American Online.
Yeah.
She's a chick in the UK, but she's black, and I was like, I didn't know they had black people in the over there. So then we became like pen pals, and she sent me Rowan Atkinson stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
But I did also completely my Tinder's blown up.
Yeah, get it.
Just kidding. It's saying,
Put it up.
search prices.
Put the screen up. Search
shit,
prices
sorry.
on Tinder.
No, it's my sister about my taxes though.
She's like, surge price. I don't feel like doing this right now, so I'm jacking the price. She's surge pricing you.
Yeah. This is the family rate. Oh no! It literally said join the search party.
We had seen Leningrad Cowboys Go America. We borrowed it from Blockbuster. We must have borrowed that thing a couple of times.
How did we come across it?
It was such a weird cover in the foreign film section that I was like,
oh, that's literally how we came upon it?
Yeah. And we were like, we got to rent this. And we did. And my dad and I and you watched it. And we were like, this is stupid and amazing.
Yeah.
And we watched it. I think my dad ended up copying it for us because that was the only way to get a hold of it. We couldn't just buy it legally. So he copied the Blockbuster VHS. And then we watched it, and then You
have to take the tab off or put tape on it.
That's right. No, you put tape on
it.
You pull the tab off.
So if you pull it off, then you can record.
Yeah.
It was a copyright protection.
Yeah.
It's just a federal crime.
Which is so stupid. Like, anyone who has half a brain would see that that's the case. Oh, this tab is pulled off. Means, yeah.
Yeah, but at that point, yeah.
I think we put stuff into it. We put paper into it. We copied it. So we could watch it literally 100 times that summer.
Yeah, we watched it so many times. Because then Aki Kurasmaki was the director, right?
Uh-huh.
And he
is a director. He still does stuff.
I just assume everybody's dead. I just keep thinking everybody's dead. Because I thought I was going to be dead by now already. So I was like, everyone else must be dead.
Oh, everyone else isn't dead yet? No, he recently did a film.
Was Baska. He did that movie too, right?
That was
Match Factory Girl. Yeah.
So my dad got because of Leningrad Cowboys, my dad got way into Aki Kurasmaki, got a bunch of his movies, and one of them was Match Factory Girl, and that one cracked us up. It was so depressing. Yeah. Such a depressing, terrible movie.
They're Polish, right?
Finnish.
It's
about a woman who
Baska.
is very ugly, very homely, and super depressed, and she works at a factory.
Making matches.
This guy shows interest in her, and he sleeps with her, and then she thinks they're boyfriend and girlfriend, and they're not. Like, he hits her.
Yeah, that's where Baska or Baska.
Like, right upside the face. Like, she's smiling, and we watched it in slow motion. That's how messed up we
method
were.
Acting.
That's how messed up we
were.
Because
we were like, did he really hit her? It's like, all right.
Baska.
And you got to rewind. It's like, man.
Yeah.
The way all the lines like really wavy. If you pause it, it's
we used to watch it in slow motion. And so then we got into Aki Kurasmaki, and I found someone in Finland that had Total Belanka Show, which was a live concert for Leningrad Cowboys, and then also Leningrad Cowboys 2, Meet Moses.
Oh, yeah.
That was a weird one. It wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Talk about a sequel that disappointed.
Because the first one was, it's bad, but it's one of those, it's so bad that it's good movies.
Yeah. And it's so weird.
Yeah.
It's basically Finnish guys acting like Russian guys, and they literally came to America
to be
and
like
took a road trip,
to be rock and roll stars.
And they got a bunch of...
They're a band, yeah.
Everybody in this movie who's an extra is like just a normal American from the 80s. and 90s. It was so good. I think it was late 80s.
Yeah.
But, oh, man. And I watched that movie fairly recently, and it holds up.
I need to rewatch it.
It holds up.
It's still bad.
It's still terrible. Matter of fact, if you have a way I can cast my phone to your TV, we could watch it.
I can probably do you one better.
What?
You have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I could have a HDMI cable thing, but
yeah.
But
need an adapter of some sort.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
well,
we'll figure this out. Oh, actually, so this is another part of the whole nostalgia thing. So now I'm working on finding VHSs like the one I just said. What did I say? With the penises? Oh, the Little Mermaid, like that one. What's that face?
Yes.
Like, ugh. You're like,
trying to watch. I'm trying to find the VHS with the penises.
with the penises. But yeah, and then so find the actual VHSs and then a VHS player to play them on. So now I
haven't even seen a VHS player at a pawn shop or a thrift store for years.
I have some leads.
My dad's DVD/VHS player quit on him a couple years ago.
I have some leads.
And ever since that. Oh, I forgot to go to my parents' house.
We should make a list.
A couple VHSs.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but a couple of them.
Oh, I'm supposed to be getting some N64 games. Oh, that's another thing I need to get is a 64 console so we can play them. But you gave me this, right?
Yeah. That's my handwriting on top. When I had them in my drawer,
Mario Kart.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that game is so good.
But yeah, so tomorrow I should be getting Donkey Kong Country, Star Fox.
Do you have a console yet? Did you buy a console?
I'm still working on finding one. Because I found some, but then people got sold.
Yeah.
Some
they're hard to find right now.
Or they're like stupid expensive. Yeah. So
they went up in value during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing, you know what you can get though? You can get one of those things that plays.
Yeah.
NES.
So I've looked at those.
SNES.
So I think I'm gonna get one of those. But
like
I also want to get the original one. Because I'm so pissed. Because I'm pretty sure my little brother, you know which one, stole it, and then they're lying about it because it's gone. But I need to get GoldenEye 007 GoldenEye.
Play slappers.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember when you came over. Like one summer.
Thought I was so good, except and then I played with like Thomas and Sincerity.
Oh no, yeah.
Not even fair.
No, Sincerity.
It's like we had to put handicap on for them. Where they basically put theirs health where it's like, 3 hits and you're dead.
Yeah.
Because they just smoke us. It was like, no fair.
We would stay up till 3 or 4 in the morning and play GoldenEye and Mario Kart. And then GoldenEye. And then Mario Kart. Hours. It was so good.
Man, when Nintendo 64 came out, it like changed the world. It blew everyone's mind.
Yeah. Like, it was like instantly like the coolest thing I could think of.
Because it was the first 3D. Oh, and then also had a like revolutionary because it had a joystick controller.
Yeah.
And then it was joystick. Like ergonomically shaped. It was like it looked like the Monster M kind of, but it made it so you could hold it really easy and you could.
I mean, it hurts to play with it today, but I remember renting a 64 from Blockbuster. For my birthday.
We went.
And renting Wayne Gretzky hockey and maybe Mario Kart and playing it for my birthday like all night. And then the next day my thumb killed. So painful.
Oh, you're right.
They didn't have rubber grips. It was just the plastic.
And then your thumb, you're like pressing. I remember I would have like a circle.
Yeah.
It was like a red circle.
Yeah. Oh, man. I really think like the best controller I've ever played with is probably like a Xbox 360.
Yeah. They're not because it
super intuitive.
Fits right in there. Yeah. And it's almost you can just hold it. You can. I mean, I don't play like that, but I feel like you could hold it and touch all the buttons at once and just hold it like that. People probably do, but I don't play video games enough to.
Yeah,
I
have a Switch and I have
a
Xbox One S, but I don't play them hardly ever anymore. So they did come out with Super Mario No, Mario 64 in a 3-pack for the Switch. But they didn't make it full screen. They only made it, or widescreen. They made it full screen. So I was like, I don't know if I want to pay $50 for that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Man, I need to find GoldenEye. That's my. I think that was like the 1996 game of the year. I remember that.
And then,
well, that one came out like it.
I think
blew.
there was a sequel game that wasn't as good.
It was garbage, yeah.
And then there was another game based on the same principles and engine or whatever, Perfect Dark. That was a good one, but
I never played it.
But it wasn't as good as GoldenEye.
Yeah, just because I remember when it came out, there weren't any because first of all it was on 64, so it was like 3D, and there was like a first-person shooter, but it was also where you could play against your friends, and I think that was probably the big thing that really like hooked people, because so in order to get like the cool guns, you have to beat the game on single player, or you have to advance through in single player mode. So it adds your weapon choices, or it unlocks characters. So that way when you play with your friends. So that was the other thing too. We'd get Sincerity to like beat levels, unlock it for us, because we'd get in there to do the game. And he's like, "You don't have the golden gun or whatever." I'm like, "No, man." And he's like, "Let me get this for you real quick."
Yeah, I remember that. Dude was so good.
I was only allowed to play, I think, like 2 hours on the weekend.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it was like super limited. Like my parents.
Unless you had like a sleepover.
Yeah. So pretty much, that was basically
Remember
it.
when your mom caught us at 3 or 4 in the morning?
Yeah,
we acted like we were asleep. The game was active on the TV, and we all acted like we were asleep.
We just just fell. We heard a noise, and we're in the basement. We heard a noise, and we just fell over like. But the game is still going, and there's a remote with a cable coming out of the console that leads to each one of us. So it's not like
as if we fell asleep.
Like we were just like
playing Nintendo 64.
Sorry.
And we acted.
Yeah.
And she was like,
she's like, no, go to bed. Don't give me that BS. I know what you're doing.
And then the next day she had a leaf party.
Yeah, man, leaf parties every weekend.
I mean, all she did was make you want to come to my house.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a 64.
Yeah, that's what we. Yeah, it was like we tried to do sleepovers outside of my house as much as possible because my parents are like, "Oh, more free labor."
I remember like helping out and just being like, "This sucks." But yeah, man, my kids have open access to video games. They can play whenever they ask. They barely ever ask, so I feel like I did an okay job there.
Yeah, I need to. Oh yeah, I need to get back in it. I don't know. I feel like kids would like it, but
yeah.
What's the other thing I was looking for? Oh, so 64. So I need to find a VHS. Yeah, looking for a VCR. Probably one of those rewind thing, Be Kind rewind machines. Remember those?
Yeah.
Oh man, those.
My parents wouldn't get one. I wanted one so bad.
They're so nice because you're like,
while we're watching a movie, we can be rewinding a movie.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah,
I was trying to sell them on it.
People don't realize
$50 for a thing that rewinds movies, even.
Because so you have one VCR. So when you watch a movie, it's on a tape, so it goes all the way in. You have to rewind it all the way back to watch it again. It's like just sitting there waiting.
I don't know the average time, but it felt like an eternity.
Felt like forever. It felt like it took the same amount to rewind it as it did to watch it.
It definitely did. I remember when we got a VHS player that could do the rewind faster.
Oh, I've seen ones like if you hit it more than
it was like whoa.
So I was about to take off.
Whoa, this is so fast. I don't know if I ever want to relive VHS. Quite honestly, I hated the format.
Yeah,
the one that rewound faster also seemed to have tracking problems all the time.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh, remember when like you get a tape jam?
Yeah.
Oh.
We ruined a VHS tape in your player once. It was
we did
Captain America.
Captain America.
I had a Captain America animated series tape that we got, and we put it in the VHS player, and it destroyed the tape. My dad was like, "I bought that at a yard sale."
Yes. And then because you just like start to pull it out. And you're like, oh, no. Yeah. And then it's like basically like you're trying to defuse a bomb. Like you're just like lifting it.
Yeah. You're like, we probably need to take this thing apart.
Yeah.
And then like you have this long tape coming out of the
and then you gotta like try to
cartridge. And so then you take a couple of pencils and you have to spin it, but it's not like a cassette tape where you could just pop it in there and spin it like that. Like you have to take two pencils. Shit,
and you have to hold it.
And you feel like you're breaking it the whole time.
Keep the lid open. Yeah, like you got to keep the lid open. And if the lid slams down and like crunches the tape, you're like, no!
And it ruins the movie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what a terrible format.
Blockbuster's not taking us back.
People get nostalgia for VHS. No, that was a terrible format.
Well, I mean, think in 10 years, probably even in 5 years, people are going to say the shit we were watching on streaming. They're like, oh, what a terrible format.
That's true. Early Netflix was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
I remember streaming in 2006.
Buffering was
2005, 2006, when they first introduced streaming on Netflix. I was in college and I paid for streaming, and those movies were terrible, but I watched them because they were streaming.
Yeah.
I was like, I can watch this
sometimes you
while
like
I wait for my
pause,
Netflix.
And then it
yeah, because you had to
let it buffer.
You had to have a list.
Oh, the cues.
Netflix,
Yeah.
And when you sent a DVD in, you better pick one that you want for the second one, because they'll send it back to you. If you haven't checked that list, you get back a movie, you're like, what the heck is this? I don't want to see.
Oh man, I used to take
Blair Witch 2.
Like such care organizing because I was like, I'm gonna get them in this order and I'm gonna watch this. It was like,
it was so rough because at the time I could only afford one DVD at a time. I remember the people that had like 2 or 3 DVDs at a time. That was
on Netflix.
Yeah,
because I remember the first one I did was Blockbuster, and they had 3.
Blockbuster did one in response to Netflix, and then with the Blockbuster one, like in that movie, you could take it back in store.
Yeah, that was a
huge
awesome
advantage.
part because you could wait for the movie at home, or I could go in, switch it out right there. It was beautiful system.
I wanted to do that, but when I went to school in Idaho, the local Blockbuster wasn't a part of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was like, you guys are terrible. And that Blockbuster had late fees forever. Even after the Blockbuster got rid of late fees, that particular one still did late fees because they were a franchise. So it was
I thought they're all franchises.
No, there were corporate and there were franchise.
Oh, there's differences?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the one in this movie is a franchise.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. I forgot they did go over that in detail about the structure. So,
but so the one in Idaho still had late fees.
Yeah, because they used to be another movie store before they became Blockbuster, or before they franchised.
When's the last time you walked into a video store, or even a Blockbuster?
I think 2010.
Did you just walk in just to walk in? You didn't?
No, because it was still in business. I was it was when I was in the Marine Corps. I was at one of my schools, and like right outside of base there was a Blockbuster, so I used to go over there and rent, because this was before stream, or even if it was, I don't think I had it. Well, I didn't have internet in the barracks, so we'd rent movies and then we'd bring them to the common area. That's cool. Or this was before Netflix and chill. This was our scheme for hooking up. We would do, you want to come over to my room and watch a movie? And so this had a couple layers to it. We were, at that time, our barracks were, as I say, segregated, but what's it called when they weren't co-ed?
Right.
So there's a male barracks and a female barracks. So for to go to either one, you have to go sign in with the duty, and there's only certain hours where you can have a guest. And if it's male and female, the door has to be ajar, has to be propped open, all this fucking bullshit. I mean, I guess, yeah. But anyways, so if you say, hey, do you want to come over to my room and watch a movie? The first hurdle is it's not co-ed. So if they say yes, then you already know they're like, ooh, they know that they're breaking the rules. Like they got to break the rules to come over and hang out. So it's already naughty. Just the accepting of the invitation is naughty. So then they come over and hang out, and then you put that's me, naughty. And then you'd watch, because then everyone would have laptops. So then since you have a laptop, you got to sit real close. So you basically sit, and then in our barracks rooms, you have the desk and then your rack, like the depending on the setup, it's either like a bunk bed or you have 2 beds on either side.
And you had roommates, right?
Yeah. So that's the other part too. It's like you got to coordinate with your roommate. And it always was best when like you both were hooking up with someone, because then it was cool. So that's the other thing too. You got to have a cool roommate. So it's a whole rigmarole to it. So you're working through a lot of layers to get there. So then they come over. You have the laptop, and then you're watching on the thing. So you're already like in the bed, touching each other, watching the movie, and it's heating up. So then it's like slide in, just it's like a bunt.
Unless you're watching like a Pixar
a bunt home run. I don't know. Even then, some people like that. Bronies. Have you heard Bronies?
Yeah, I know
these
what
guys
Bronies are.
But anyways, so 2010, I think.
didn't think there were Bronies.
2010.
Before, though.
There were some dudes that said, and they acted like they were like doing it ironically, but I'm pretty sure they were.
Oh no,
they
everyone
were
that acted like they were doing it ironically was way into it.
Yeah, I was like, all right, man, whatever.
I remember a guy at McDonald's when Bronies were a thing. He's super effeminate and like, my daughter, and I was like, yeah, and your daughter, yeah, right. He was being super picky about which pony he was getting to.
Oh, really?
McDonald's in Utah.
At McDonald's?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, with the employee, he was like,
that's
my
excessive.
daughter already has this one. And I was like, shut up, we all know.
I already have 2 of this exact one in my ass right now. So
my daughter doesn't enjoy this one.
I'm not stigmatizing anal stuff. Do it, man. I am stigmatizing Bronies though. Fuck those dudes.
Yeah, well, is that even a thing anymore? I feel like that's died.
I mean, everything's a thing now. Everything is still a thing. I'm sure there's some. And get love however you gotta get it, I guess. But
let me see this cartridge. Oh my gosh, I love 64 cartridges. There's just the cartridges for the Switch aren't nearly as satisfying because they're 1/10 or 1/50th the size of this thing. Oh, Sopranos.
Yeah.
Oh.
Season 1 on VHS.
Oh my gosh.
The whole complete first season on VHS.
Is this the whole series on DVD?
Nope. It's one season. The first season on VHS. I stumbled onto this,
show
dude.
Was such a game changer.
Oh. It changed. That's when HBO became, it's not regular TV, it's HBO.
Well, HBO had always been like big and
but
adult,
this is the one.
This was their best series ever.
From the
them and The Wired was another.
Yeah, then Wired, yeah. But
oh my gosh,
nothing was as big as
now
The
we
Sopranos.
can watch all of these on HBO Max.
Yep.
It's too bad James Gandolfini died. They were gonna do a movie that took place after the.
Yeah.
That took place after the series was over.
Oh yeah. Have you?
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen
I
that?
never watched these on VHS. My buddies sprung for the DVDs, and the DVDs were so good quality because we'd watch the episodes together.
And then they also had director's commentary and all kinds of extras.
I feel like this was 2001, 2002. No,
before that, way before that.
Because
it was in the 90s.
They address
95, I think it starts.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
But they address the Twin Towers going down.
Yeah.
In one of the seasons.
Does it say on there? I think in 95 is when it started. But have you seen the podcast, Pajama Pants podcast? So it's with Robert Eiler, the dude that played AJ, Jamie Lynn Sigler, who played Meadow, and then their friend, this guy. 98. There it is. Qasim G.
But it took a while for them to really take off. Oh my gosh.
I remember because my grandparents.
How much did you pay for this?
Not that.
I hope
not that much.
Less than 10.
Oh, it was more than 10. I'm pretty sure. I can look. I'll go look, but.
It was less than 10.
No, it was more than 10.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here, for everyone who's never used a VHS, you press a little button here and you can access the actual tape spool inside. Oh, that's a nostalgic sound.
Oh,
and
shit.
then,
how do I...
Like I was trying to say, you can't spin this easily. and then when you do spin it, it sounds like
here we go.
you're about to break the thing.
Oh wait, no, I paid $10 for it.
Okay, good. That's about appropriate. But also, are you gonna watch this on VHS, or did you just want to own it?
I just want to own it. Because I was like, fuck. Because I remember, so this show, when it came out, this was my favorite show for years.
Yeah.
And I remember this chick, my homegirl, she Italian. Her name is Giovanna.
Do you know? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, long story short, we used to, because she's Italian, so she would teach me Italian dishes. So we would make Italian food and then watch Sopranos. And I remember there were like some weeks where we just, for every single day, we would make Italian food and watch The Sopranos
Gabagool.
every single night.
Gabagool.
Gabagool.
I gotta
get the gabagool.
Oh crap. Oh, Lady Gaga, a 16 or 15-year-old Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga
is in one of the episodes of Sopranos. Where, do you remember the one where AJ breaks into that pool rec center with a group?
Oh
of
yeah,
kids?
yeah, with his friends. Yeah.
She's in that group.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is. So she was doing acting before she was doing music?
Yeah.
Huh. Dang, that's crazy.
I think she was doing music as well as acting. But
oh, she was just...
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
She's
she was
really
like,
good.
Yeah.
Had been doing stuff for a while. But yeah, she was like 15 at the time.
What an Easter egg.
Gabagool.
Gabagool.
Paulie. My own.
Maron.
Maron. Gabagool.
Someone was asking me, because they're like, what is gabagool? And I was like, I don't know. It's one of the
dish, right?
deli meats that they eat. And they're like, what is gabagool? They're like, what? I was like, I don't know. They're always eating like deli. It's Coca-Cola.
What's Coca-Cola?
It's all the deli meats are like, yeah, well, because there's like, it's all different cuts of ham, like cured ham.
Oh, okay.
So it's one of those. It's one of the, I don't know how they do the rate because of the,
just like prosciutto.
I think it's the one that had, maybe I'm thinking prosciutto now, but I don't know. Can look it up, but it's Coca-Cola.
Gabagool.
But they say yeah, gabagool.
I don't even remember his wife's name.
Edie Falco. Oh,
yeah.
That's her real name.
Yeah.
Carmela.
Carmela, where's the gabagool? So stupid. What a terrible impression.
Yeah, it's a really bad one, but.
AJ, what are you doing? Gabagool.
Get out of here.
I remember that too. Like they would purposely capture his heavy breathing. And I just remember that being so weird and different at the time too.
Oh.
You're going to make me want to watch all the episodes again.
I already do. I haven't watched them in forever, but now.
Oh.
Because
do you want to have a Sopranos cast?
I've watched them so, like, for years. I watched those movies over and over. Because they were, like, you have shows you fall asleep every night watching?
Uh-huh.
Like, for years, that was one of them for me.
Gabagool. Man. So stupid. I remember Mad TV had a sketch. Oh. Mad TV had a sketch where they were like, The Sopranos, now on PAX, which was a Christian network.
Gosh dang it.
And so it was like, we edited The Sopranos to be on PAX TV.
Yeah.
And it was like, episodes are 5 minutes long.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, why would you even? It's like when they would do that for some like comedy sketches.
But they just did the cuts
like,
right before everyone swore.
Oh, you're just like, beep, beep, beep. It's,
doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It's like, why even bother?
Paulie. Ugh. But yeah, what a great series. What's your favorite episode?
My favorite episode?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh, that's tough. Man, that's...
I would say, from what I remember being kind of blown away at the episode where you go back in time and you see Tony
his
as a
dad,
child.
And with his dad as an adult.
He sneaks into the trunk of the car.
Yeah, and he rides around with him on his jobs. He didn't know he's doing it.
Yeah, and
he got mad at his sister because his dad would always take his sister.
Yeah.
But it was just because he was using her for cover to go to the meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good.
That one's one of my favorites. And then another one is where they killed the character Pussy.
Oh.
That was heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. I know the show's been out since 1998.
Like 20 years, yeah.
But
over 20. But Yeah, well,
That
I was thinking of that one too,
intense.
because I usually hate like dream sequences in shows,
And
or
was it the
or,
fish
or
talk to him?
coma sequences. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's such fucking short. But this one, I was like, I liked it because it kind of hit it in. It was like he had his suspicions and he knew.
Yeah.
But in his fevered dreams, it was coming out.
Yeah.
And he was like, fuck, and it was like unfolding. And I think I also like that about for his character or for the writing, because it's like if you look at the news. Like any mobs, like you look at like New York mobs, especially whatever with the Teflon Don, like those years when they're like people are just everyone is getting murdered. It's like no one made it. No one in real life really makes it like how Tony Soprano did. So I liked in the show how the way it put little things in there where like he seemed like a dumb brute, but he was really sharp and he had like really good instincts, and he was really as much as a like it seemed like a hard. Just like a hardcore killer, like a hard ass. He was like also very empathetic and kind of aware. There's a lot of stuff where he was like he was not aware, but he was,
even though he's a terrible human being.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's So it's like, So I feel they kind of I feel like they in a lot of shows it's easy to kind of take some shortcuts, especially in like, oh, I'm doing a Western, so I can take some shortcuts because everybody knows what a Western is. Right. I feel like with Sopranos, they not wrote through it or wrote around it, but I feel like they never really took shortcuts with it. They weren't just like, oh, people know what mobs. They went out of their way to make it a different angle and make the characters like not just like, like I mean, obviously there are guys in there that are like that, but it wasn't just like
were full bred at times.
Right? Yeah. So it was like. It wasn't just like a corny kind of a trope, but to bring it back. But yeah, I gotta cut off here in a second. And do you have more stuff that you want to talk? So I want to find. So we need to save Blockbuster. I'm gonna find a Nintendo 64, VHS. What stuff are you gonna look for?
I mean, for years I've been chasing a couple of things, but I just don't have the money for the Talkboy.
Oh,
and the pen.
Yeah.
I had the pen. You had the Talkboy.
Yeah,
I had the Talkboy pen.
Don't tell me your limitations. Tell me your dreams. So a Talkboy.
I've been chasing crypto, not.
You know what I actually had? It was a Talk Girl. First, because it was my sister's.
Oh, she got one first?
She got a Talk Girl for Christmas randomly, but I used it. She never used it. Like... And then I played with her so much, and we made all those tapes and stuff that finally the next year my parents bought me one.
I kind of.
Because I would always.
Did you have the Talkboy FX Plus? Like, there was a second series of those?
The one I had, it did forward, reverse, fast, and slow.
I think that was.
Because that's how I made static free. This place to be, or static free is the way to be.
Static is gonna stop you.
Man, I wish I had. It was so good.
I think I may have that on MP3 somewhere. I need to.
Man, that would be awesome. And our prank calls.
Archives.
And our prank calls.
because I had a bunch of cassette tapes, and I think my dad digitized all of them before he tossed them.
I remember there's one where I recorded us eating dinner. Do you remember that? And I got in trouble.
No.
And I got like smacked or something.
What?
Because I was like recording. I had the Talkboy or whatever, and I hit record because I wanted to record our dinner conversation or something. Yeah. And I was doing something, and my parents got mad at me. And I completely forgot about that I had the thing because I got in trouble. And like I think they slapped me or was something like, stop being an idiot.
Did they hit you?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Your dad?
Did my parents hit me?
Yeah.
Doesn't everybody's parents hit them?
No.
Of course my dad hit me. What are you talking about? That. That's normal.
I mean,
I thought like,
hey, are we gonna do a whole nother podcast right here?
I guess we could. Was I abused?
I mean, the worst my parents ever did was spank me, and they stopped at a certain age.
What a bitch.
I mean, no. Would he hit your face?
Back of my head. Like when I'm doing my math,
okay.
And he'd be like, he's like, apply yourself. And he would slap me in the
really?
back. And I'm like, and I'd
like
be
bad?
I'd be crying. Well, it hurt. I was crying.
It hurt?
And he was like,
hit you in
apply yourself. He's like, I'm not yelling because I'm mad. I'm yelling because I'm trying to get your attention or something like that.
I mean, I bark at my kids, but I don't hit them.
Come on, man.
I have to pick them up sometimes and bring them up to the room because they won't listen. But
come on, don't try to paint this like I've been abused, man, just because you grew up soft, okay?
No, man, I was never hit in the head.
Oh man, our parents hit us all the time.
Wow.
But
I got a belt twice
in one day.
No.
In your whole life?
Yeah.
I don't think we can be friends anymore.
And all it took was like a one smack too from my dad, and that was it. I was done. My mom tried to hit me once, and it cracked me up. Maybe that's why they didn't hit me, because
well, I outgrew my mom like before, like when I was 10 or 11.
Yeah, same here.
So then she wasn't big enough to like physically hurt me.
Right.
And I would laugh, but then she would just tell my
dad. Yeah, that's where it sucks. I'm going to tell your dad. No. Tell dad.
Because
I'm calling him at work.
I ended up.
Please don't call
once
him
I
at
hit
work.
puberty, yeah, I was bigger. I got bigger than him, but he was a.
Yeah, he's still your dad.
He was, and he was like 20 plus years in the Marine Corps at that point. So he was like,
well, your dad was raised.
You're not gonna beat me. So,
your dad was raised in a society where he was probably hit. As a Marine.
No, yeah.
Those rules didn't apply until later. Do they hit Marines now?
Oh, they can't now. These little fucking bitches. But he grew up barefoot in Texas, and then he went to the Marine Corps, and then had us. I thought everybody's parents had him, but okay.
It was the 90s.
Yeah, 80s, 90s. One of the best. So one of my aunts. So my mom. I don't know how old I was, but my aunt told me she snitched on me once to my mom because I did something. Like my cousin, he's being a little soft bitch, probably because he didn't get spanked enough, and I made him cry, and he started crying. So then my aunt was like, complained to my mom, was like, "Oh, your son just did this." And my aunt was like, I never told on you again because she came in there and she gave you a third world ass beating.
Wait, who?
My mom did.
Your biological mom?
Yeah, because my mom, who's an immigrant from the Philippines.
Yeah, they've got to have it harder.
My aunt was
Imagine what happened to her as a kid.
Well, yeah. I mean, she had to fucking escape to America. So that's why also I look back at it and I'm like, I can't really be mad at her about me. So, because I was like, she was like a kid when she came to America, and she came from a place where they were sitting on dirt floors and like, you know what I mean? They didn't have running water and shit like that. Yeah. Or I guess they had running water, but it wasn't like. Yeah. But anyway, so I guess now we know that I was beaten, but.
I mean, you probably weren't. You were never bloodied.
No.
Bruises.
No. It was just like,
so, I mean,
it was like real.
He was hard disciplined.
Yeah, it was like real spank. Yeah. I guess when I say beat, like, no, it wasn't.
I have a friend who's
it was never close fisted.
Older brother,
it was always an open hand.
And his mom were like brutally beaten in front of him. And it came out later that his dad was schizophrenic.
That'll do it.
But like, yeah, I don't think he was ever hit or beaten. I remember one day. He was an amateur boxer, and I remember one day his dad was arguing with him, and he was just like, talked back to him like really hard, and I just remember sitting there and being like, and then he was like, he turns to me, he's just like, ever since I started boxing, he has zero power. And I was just like, oh, because he wasn't like a big strong dude. He was just
an adult hitting children.
Yeah, and his wife.
Yeah,
but. Something happened where the tables turned, and like it was so weird and empowering at the same time. It was like, oh,
yeah.
Eventually, that's gonna happen, right? We get bigger and just shove him back. He talked really bad to his dad once when I was there, and I was just like stunned, but also like so proud. But I didn't know how bad it was.
Sorry, I know this is rude. People complain about it, but.
Who complain about it? Go in the comments and tell
oh no
Kobe.
On other podcasts, no one's complained because nobody watches this. So, but I mean, on other podcasts, people complain about people being on their phone.
Oh yeah, well, Anyway, I feel like we left it a really good note. Talking about children abuse.
Yeah. So I'm trying to buy something for my sister real quick. Actually, that's a lie. It's for me.
Is it a bowling ball that says Homer?
No, it's for because I didn't pay for the pay-per-view. It's about to come on. Fuck. Where is it? Yeah, remember when you came in and you saw me wrestling with fucking
Disney Plus.
Yeah. Oh shit! I think it's working. But anyways, yeah. Ah!
Is it telling
It's
you?
live results. But yeah, that's everything I have. So we have our assignments for next time. If anybody does happen to watch this and you do know of some shit from the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s that we missed, also go watch the Last Blockbuster and buy some shit from Miss Sandy.
And maybe we'll go to some thrift stores.
Oh yeah. I want to intercut. Yeah, try to do that too. We'll do that.
There's
we got to hit that one up by here.
There's an amazing one that I found in Fredericksburg. It's like a warehouse of nostalgia stuff, like comics, toys.
2 weeks. Let's go. I think in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Not next weekend, but the one after. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, okay, next weekend I'm out.
We'll figure it out.
I should be good. Yeah. Fredericksburg. Tasty.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I got. Oh, go. Can people buy stuff from your website or just look at your? Go look at his art, EthanWC.com.
Yep, and then on Instagram it's EthanWC or EthanWC_art on Insta.
Ethan BBC.
But if you go to the website EthanWC.com, you can click, and I think my Instagram's in there. Sweet. Or my link tree.
Or on the affiliates page. I forgot. You have an affiliate page for you.
Oh, cool.
Probably.
Yeah. My link tree has my NFTs.
You have NFTs?
Yeah, I made a couple.
Did anybody buy any yet?
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
And it sucks because I put them at $25, and this was a couple months ago, and now they're worth $50 because they escalate the value based on the price of Ethereum.
I have no idea how those things work.
It's so complicated.
So if I bought one, it would be worth $50 today?
I mean, it's worth whatever someone's willing to pay for it.
Oh.
It doesn't appreciate if no one appreciates it. He's out.
Where do I hit? What do I do? Oh, I guess I could do this.